What's up, lawn care nuts? Thanks for coming back for another week. So let me catch you up on where we're at. Last week's video, I actually revealed to you my brand new location here in St. Petersburg, Florida. And I showed you some of the challenges that I'm facing with the lawn, as well as some of the future plans I have for landscaping, both indoors and out. So I hope that you're fired up, because I know I sure am. The other thing we talked about in that last video was the grass type that I'm gonna grow here. I actually left it up to you guys, and I gave you two choices, St. Augustine or Bermuda. We're gonna reveal the results of that today. But before we go getting too cozy talking about cushy grass types that I'm going to choose, I've got a few things I've got to update you on. Some things that are going to probably change the direction that I'm going to go in here with the lawn and landscape. And the first one being that my weed whacker broke down. For those of you that have been watching the channel for a while, you know that I've got a Lear eco trimmer that runs on propane. And I actually got that free from the company Lear many years ago. It seems like maybe 8 years ago now. I've had it for a long time and it's been a great unit for me. But for some reason, I just can't get it started now, and I really don't feel like troubleshooting at this point, and I'm kind of looking forward to buying something new anyway. But that's going to cause a little bit of a delay in some of my plans, because I'm going to have to shell out $350, $400 for a new string trimmer. I'm also trying to figure out, am I going to get one that I can do attachments with, or am I just going to bite the bullet here and learn how to do proper edging with just a string trimmer, like the pros do? My first thought on that is, man, do I really want to learn something new? I've used a blade edger my entire life, and that's what I know, and that's what I like. Them pro dudes that can freaking lay down that tight, razor sharp edge using just a string trimmer. I kind of envy that and want to learn it myself. So that's a pretty big dilemma in my mind right now, and that's something that's just totally distracting, is, man, buying a string trimmer. And then, of course, I'll share all of that with you guys, because you go through the same thing, maybe some of the same decisions and some of the same research and all that I'm going to go through. And then there's all of this backyard stuff that I want to do. You know, I don't want to neglect back here. I want to go ahead and start making my tropical paradise back here in this hardscape and in the lanai behind. And, you know, so that's going to kind of change a little bit of the works. And in fact, here's a little quick preview. I've already done a little bit of palm tree planting, shot a few videos. I'm actually kind of far ahead on that. So I've actually got some landscaping projects here in the backyard that I've already filmed prior to this today. Whatever day today is, September 20 something. So what I'm saying is, I'm kind of getting carried away with a lot of projects around here that are all about the landscape, not just the grass. And to my detriment, I'm falling a little bit behind with what I can actually do with the grass before the end of this season. So right now, the biggest blocker for me are these scrub trees. Really, before I can do anything with the main portion of the lawn here, I've got to get these out. And I know that you guys think I'm Superman, and really I am Superman. I'm Superman nut. But time-wise, I do have a day job, so I can't be out here ripping all these shrubs out when I should be working for my boss. But there is this area right here on the side that is pretty much ready to go, and it's completely isolated from the rest of the lawn, so I could actually do anything I want here, and it really won't affect whatever's going on over there on the other side. The only thing I really have to do right here is just take care of pruning this beautiful sea grape right here, get that pruned up a little bit, and this area will be ready for renovation. So here's that area. There's the main part of the lawn out over there. This is the side area here. I don't know how many square feet this is. I'll have to measure it, but it's maybe 1,000 square feet. And it's, like I said, it's isolated from the rest of the lawn. So I could actually take care of this area here real easily with the time I have left. And so this goes back to a philosophy that I don't think I've shared publicly on this channel before, and that is that sometimes the best way to go after a big project like this is to take off small bites at a time. In other words, the best way to eat an elephant is one bite at a time. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take off one small bite in that area right there and just work on that this year. Give me some extra time to prep the main part of the lawn and make a decision at that time. With all that being said, the grass type that won the most votes that we're going to make this lawn, at least this part right here anyway, is Bermuda. That's right, and I'm going to do it by seed, and I'm going to get Princess 77. Somehow, some way, I'm going to find it online and order it and get it seeded in here before the end of this year. As for the rest of the lawn, you're going to have to stay tuned. Let me just say this. If you were somebody that really wanted St. Augustine, I can tell you this, you're not going to be disappointed. I guess that's like giving it away, isn't it? So that kind of concludes this week's update. Hey, by the way, I do have a P.O. box if you guys want to send me stuff. Hint, hint, hint. Send me stuff. I'll flash it right here and I'll put it down below as well. Feel free to send me some stuff. The other thing, I do have a Facebook page. I don't advertise it very much, but I'll put a link to that below. Please feel free to join me over there. We've got some pretty decent discussions starting to happen there too. And of course, I think most of you know I really like sunsets, and that's also been a big distraction for me, is all the beautiful sunsets here. Here, look, here's another one. I'm Allyn Hane, the lawn care nut, and I'll see you in the lawn.
Every time I wake up, I got to clear my head, but I clear it with my cess, cause it goes with my dread, and I can stand to run out, cause if I do, I get illy, never get silly, so pass me the Philly blunt, and no, I don't front like Zero, who has a chronic hat, but always says no, but I say yes, and I get it off my desk, bring the bow, bring the skunk, and I hit the funky zest.